All right, yo. So we got Snyder again in the news, and he talking bunch of nonsense. Like, fam, just stop, bro. Like, no one cares. Like, you had your run, it failed. Move on. Stop talking about the past. And you know what's funny, yo? This keeps getting into headline news. You know, he was on the Joe Rogan podcast talking a bunch of nonsense. Well, I'm not trying to say in a disrespectful way, but I'm just telling you, like, dude should just be quiet. Check out what he said about Batman, y'all.
Like people are always like, well, Batman can't kill, right? So Batman can't kill is canon. And I'm like, okay, well, the first thing I want to do when you say that,
What is funny,
see
bro?
what happens? And they go like, well, don't put him in a situation where he has to kill someone. I'm like, well, that's just like you're protecting your God in a weird way, right? You're making your God irrelevant if he can't be in that.
So I just got one question for Mr. Snyder. Is Batman a hero or a villain? Like, this is the problem with Zack Snyder himself. He does not understand all these characters. You don't understand Superman. You don't understand Batman. Matter of fact, you didn't even understand any of the heroes that you brought in Justice League. That's why it crumbled. Y'all just gonna act like, people are still supporting Snyder to this very day. Y'all gonna act like Batman v Superman is a very perfect film, right? That film was terrible. It was garbage, bro. It was garbage. Because why? He was trying to make up this scenario that Batman is this evil guy, and he's trying to tame Superman, that kind of thing. But then Superman didn't even find any reason to fight Batman. That's just how dumb it is, bro. And then he tried to put Luthor in the mix. He talk about maybe watch the director's cut. I don't want to watch your director's cut, bro. Zack Snyder's Justice League, the reason why it was good was because he had the criticism on, Josh Whedon's Justice League. And obviously, he knew what would work. You know what I mean? That's like if somebody gave you a second chance after you screwed up first time. You already know what works and what doesn't. That's why the good movie was good. And who the hell is going to watch a superhero film for 3 hours? Most of the scenes in the Snyder Cut was irrelevant. You don't have to put it there, but he did. Like his way of directing films, I don't really like it, bro. I don't like it. First of all, you don't understand your characters. So how the hell you gonna make a great film? You know what I mean, y'all? Like, think about this, y'all. You don't understand the characters that you are directing. How can you make a great film? How can you make it? Why do you think people fell in love with these DC heroes? It wasn't from any of the films that came out. The reason why people love DC heroes was because of the animated series they gave us. The grounded Superman in the animated series. Even in the DC animated universe, that was even good. I talk about Batman. Batman, we all know Batman, he stands for justice. Superman is the one that got a little bit of, problem. But Batman, he never goes there because he knows the feeling. He will do whatever it takes to save you, not to kill you. But he's saying, well, if you don't put him in a situation where, like, fam, this is why your movie failed. And he still don't get it. Of course, why would he get it if he didn't grow up reading the comics or watching the animated series? And you got some folks on the internet supporting this dude. They don't, like, how you gonna be supporting somebody that don't even know these characters, bro? You know what I mean? Batman v Superman. What was the point of that film? Trash. Garbage. Entirely boring. Unnecessary scenes. But it was in the movie. I literally just, if I remember that film, I just want to, And I just feel like all this is a way to attack James Gunn's universe. Why? Why are we doing this, bro? Like, why? Why, bro? You guys didn't show your love for Black Adam. You did not show your love for Black Adam. Black Adam was still in this Snyder universe. Y'all didn't show your love. It didn't work. Next thing, they decided to reboot and y'all are getting mad. Henry Cavill's Superman was not the best Superman, okay? in the sense that he had no personality. There was nothing to him. He had no attract. Like, yo, if you look at Marvel side of things, not right now, the MCU, Robert Downey Jr., he has his charisma, his personality. That was what drew people into the movie. Chris Evans, Captain America, same thing. He had his drive. He always does what's right regardless, right? He has that personality that attracts. But Superman is just blunt. Just total blunt. Man of Steel was total blunt, bro. If it wasn't for the good performance of, the actor that played Zod, I think that movie would be garbage. Like, y'all gotta be honest with yourself sometimes. Like, this is why, again, if you are citing Snyder and you don't want to see clearly, I can't help you, bro. I literally can't. He talk about Batman. Batman should be able to kill. Like, what? What do you like, bro? What? Has he even read the Injustice storyline, bro? Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is the dumb shit he be saying, bro. Y'all have read the Injustice storyline. Despite Superman crossing that line, Batman refused to join him. That's who he is. If he would have said that about Superman, I would agree. Because at a certain point, Superman lost his shit, But not Batman, bro. Jeez. Anyways, y'all. It's a bunch of nonsense this dude be saying, man. You'll piss somebody off. Like, look, it's all in the news, man. It's all in the news, bro. If you want to watch the podcast for 2 hours, I ain't gonna watch it. First of all, he made a comment about, actually I can show you guys, but I'm not sure where. Like, everyone is just bashing on him right now.
TVMA literally has no top on it. Like, you're gonna, I think it's like almost like porn is TVMA.
Is there?
I don't know what I look. No one understands the ratings. No one does. It's an alchemy that is impossible to know.
It's all subjective.
It's all subjective and bizarre, and so and they also, it's genre related, right? So, like, say for instance, the ratings board might say something like, well, this is a sci-fi movie, so it's too much. But if it was a horror movie, you'd be fine. But it's a sci-fi movie, so it's not fine. Or it's a superhero movie. That was the whole thing with Batman versus Superman. I remember the ratings board said, we just don't like the idea of Batman fighting Superman. I was like, well, what is that? Like, but how is that your opinion? Like, how is that? That has nothing to do with the rating.
Because that's their property and they're trying to profit from it. That's their property. That's why they're asking you. If I own DC and all these characters I'm responsible for, ain't no way I'm going to let you put out that trash movie.
The ratings didn't
they kept saying, like, they kept making it an R. They kept coming back with an R for us. And we were like, what do you want us to cut out? And they were like, well, we just don't like the idea of Batman fighting Superman. I was like, I can't take that out. That's the movie.
That's so ridiculous that they would have that kind of power.
So it was crazy. So we really had to trim it super.
And how did that work out for everybody? Did it work out good? Yeah, because I remember it was one of the lowest rated films out there that, in terms of superheroes. So tell me how that worked out for you, bro.
Do you think that affected the final version?
I mean, if you see the director's cut of Batman vs. Superman, it's much better. It's a much better movie. In my opinion, it's much better.
Bro, again, this is the dumb shit that he be saying. Who's gonna go sit down in the theater and watch a 3-hour film or a 4-hour film? Sometimes y'all be honest with yourself. Like, think before you speak. This is not about director's cut. No. Ain't no way I'm gonna sit my ass for 3 hours watching a sci-fi superhero film. It's not gonna happen. Avengers was an exception. It wasn't even 3 hours. But they perfectly did it right. But it wasn't 3 hours. So he don't think, bro. He just, like, next thing he say he put on 5-hour movie, everybody's gonna see it. No. Jeez, man. Anyways, y'all, I'm done with this guy, man. Look, listen, I keep telling y'all, man, I'm for James Gunn. I don't give a shit. I'm for Gunn. I have my issues with Gunn. I know he ain't the best. I haven't seen his potential yet. But I have faith. And we should all too. Because he knows what works and what will not work. Like, he's starting off with Superman. We know I mean, everybody is expecting Superman to be different this time, not to be that dark version of whatever Snyder was cooking, you know. Anyways, I'm out, man. See y'all next time. Peace.